Hello! So I am here today to do kind of a follow-up haul and first impressions to my video I posted yesterday. And the products that I showed you guys, I love them. So my cat's looking like she wants to jump up here. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Mia! Say hi to everyone! Hi, little boo. So I'll get started here. So yesterday I told you guys about a couple of products I picked up, all face products. So I picked up a new face primer, a new foundation, a new powder, and I also picked up a new concealer, but I really did not like the IT Cosmetics concealer, so I actually ended up, I don't really want to talk about it. So it was just super creamy, but I'll get to that. So I'll just kind of go step by step. So I started off using the Shea Moisture Primer Base, and you know what? Most of my foundation is still on my face, and I put it on over 11.5 hours ago. So to me, that is a sign of an A+ primer. Again, you get 1.7, I believe it is, fluid ounces, which is a lot. And I think I paid $10. I had a coupon. And I think it's normally about $14.99 for this. And for 1.7 fluid ounces, like, I think this will last you a solid 5 months at least. You don't need very much. So again, this is the Shea Moisture Primer Base. I think there's only one, so I don't think you can get it confused with anything. And I highly recommend this. It's just very natural. It doesn't have anything bad in it for your skin. And I think it made my makeup go on super glowy and kind of natural looking and just kept it on. So to me, like, I mean, this is it for me now. Like, I'm going to use this every day. So the next item I want to talk about is my Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. So I did actually try to use this as a concealer today, and then I was like, maybe not. But as a foundation, I love it. And I am in shade number 2, which is the color Alabaster. And I do notice when I went to Sephora today, and I noticed that most of the shades were like super low or like sold out of this. So again, like a really good sign. So again, this is the Beyond Perfecting Foundation by Clinique. I think that it's a really good foundation, and it's reasonable for kind of a nicer brand, like unlike the Marc Jacobs and the Too Faced. Like, it's under $30. It's like 20 something. So it's very good. Again, you get like I think you get the standard 1 fluid ounce. Yeah, that's pretty standard in foundations, even though I'm starting to see them go way down. So the next product I'm going to talk about is the IT Cosmetics CC Airbrush Perfecting Powder. And so I used this again today, and not only is it this beautiful, like, compact, I think it's really pretty, but I think it works really well. Like, it has like a decent amount of coverage. When using it as a setting powder, like, I didn't want a ton of extra coverage because I'm already using a medium to full foundation, but I think it did a really good job of setting my under eyes and just setting my skin, and I think my skin looked super kind of just like flawless, I guess. Can I say that? Can I say my skin looked flawless? But I think it was really good, and I'm really impressed by IT Cosmetics. I love their Bye Bye Pores translucent powder. Is one of my favorites, and I'm just slowly starting to kind of shop at Ulta a little bit more and get used to that brand, and I really like it so far. That being said, I'm not a huge fan of the concealer by IT Cosmetics. I think it's Bye Bye Under Eyes is what it's called. I used it again today, and it's just too thick for me. I typically use the NARS Radiant Concealer, which is not a thick, like, it's not thick, but it's more in the mid-range for thickness for a concealer, where the IT Cosmetics just like super just chunky and thick, and I just didn't like it. And normally when I set my under eyes, I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer, just because I have super huge under eyes, and this just really helps with that. And you know, normally you would think of something super like thick and chunky, it's going to really like hide that, but it was just a pain to blend out, and it just, I don't think it really had that much more coverage than some of my more medium coverage concealers. So that one for me is kind of in the doghouse. It's in my pile of, I'll try you a couple more times, but if I don't like you, you're going back. So yeah, so that was just a kind of a quick follow-up for some of my products that I picked up yesterday. So I actually stopped at Ulta today, and I picked up 3 things. So I'm going to do this very quickly. So I picked up a brush. So I picked up the Bounce Medium Thermal ceramic brush for medium length hair. And I love using this for my bangs. Yeah, this is nice. So when I do my bangs, when I blow dry it, I put this on here and I curl it back and I like blow dry my hair. That was a mistake. But I blow dry my bangs back like that, and that gets them to kind of fall to the side and not just flat down. So I picked up one of these. You can never have too many brushes. Then I also picked up Brigio Rosacaro oil, which is really good for your hair. It has rosehip, argan, and coconut oil. And it's just really good for kind of when your hair is just like dry and damaged and just kind of lifeless. Like, this is really good for just kind of making it look a little bit healthier and a little bit shinier. And I don't like put this on my hands and put it everywhere unless I really need it. I'll just kind of like find like the concentrated spots. Like, my bangs are looking a little dry at the end here, so maybe I should put a little bit on the end, like that kind of thing. And this was actually recommended to me. I tried the, what is it called? The Bumble and Bumble kind of version of this, the hair oil that's bright orange, and I didn't like it. So I was recommended this because she said it wouldn't be as oily, which is the problem I had with the Bumble Bumble. Then the last thing I purchased was a black beauty blender, the Beauty Blender Pro. So I'm excited to have a non-pink or white beauty blender. I think this will just make me happier and it won't hopefully look as dirty. That is the goal. You know, I don't care if it is, like, I clean my beauty blenders pretty frequently, but just after one use with a beauty blender, it's just like, here's an example. Things I just picked up today on my way home. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you enjoyed it, please subscribe. I'm starting to make more videos on YouTube, and I think I have some good things to talk about. I buy a lot of products, unfortunately. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment below. If you just enjoyed it, let me know. It always makes me so happy when people are like, oh, great video, or someone in my last video was like, oh, cute hair, and I was like, thank you. So please comment and like, it really makes me happy. So bye, I'll see you guys soon.